10 nights in Hobart done. We are packed up. I've just got to throw the trailer on and we are off to Queenstown, which is north, this morning. We're going to camp there for a night and then keep heading up towards Devonport. As you can see, after all of that beautiful weather that we had, we're going back to camping and the storms are in. Sick! Trailer, dog, golden arches, let's go. Slight detour. We've come to Woods Lake. So the whole thing is Arthur's Lake.
Yeah.
And that bay to the right was Woods Lake on the other side of the dam. By the look of it. We pulled off the highway a couple of times on the way to Queenstown. We looked at going to the Highland Lakes, but when Leash got a bit of service to have a look, it was more about the tourist drive than actually going to the lakes. And it looked like it could be pretty dicey. It was listed on the Dangerous Roads website, which I don't know how accurate it is, but probably best to avoid now that we've got the trailer back on. But yeah, so Arthur's Lake. Huge man-made body of water, and next to us is the quarry that they used to bust the rock for the road. So yeah, cool. Gonna throw the drone up and then we'll get back on the road. Mine iron here.
It's insane.
And then they found silver.
Really?
Yeah. Here or in a town nearby.
Yeah.
They got silver. So it kept it all going.
Crazy.
Absolutely insane.
imagine it's freezing, but it would be a good spot to sit in.
We left camp at Queenstown, went through Strawn, had a look at Ocean Beach, made our way through Zeehan, and now we're in Rosebery. We've pulled off to have a look at Stitt Falls, and it's a 30-metre walk. The car park is literally right there, and the end of the road is just up the corner there. Much shorter walk than Montezuma. We chose not to go to Montezuma because it's not been flowing from recent pictures that we've seen. Not fully flowing, but also because we've had a lot of rain over the last night, the track on the way in is quite muddy, and Daisy's got a bit of a cut on her paw, so we don't want to get her all muddy and infected. This one, nice comfortable walk for her, and it's definitely flowing. Just out of Penguin, we're staying at the Blythe River Camp. It's a hip camp. We're here for a few nights. It is gonna be wet. Alicia's just looking for the code to get us through the gate. So last night was wet. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get very worse. We've got 3 nights here before we move back to Devonport, where we are in the house on the hill, the garage on the hill, should I say. But we are bush camping it, and it looked beautiful when we were in Hobart, and the weather seemed like it was going to be a little bit better than it is. Miserable, cloudy, rainy, wet weather to set up camp in. Lovely. Campsite is beautiful. The weather is wet still. We've made the Taj Mahal of tents, that's for sure. There's a peak up at the top of the gazebo. It should be fine. It's tight. So we've opened the tarp fully. We've made use of our ratchet straps on the back so that there's some space, because the part that usually gets wet is the furthest corner on the floor, which obviously we don't experience because we're up on the bed, so we don't realize that it's getting wet, and that back wall behind the trailer. So we've made enough space, we're hoping that we shouldn't get wet. Hoping. Nice and close to camp kitchen. Double-headed shower. And a bathroom with a creepy chair. So it appears there is a Airbnb on site that you park on this side and walk across. I thought someone was actually camped here, but that looks like a gazebo, cover for a spa or a jacuzzi. Definitely a peaceful camp spot. Might have to go and get the fire permit number from town and get some service so that we can hopefully get a fire going at some point. Get rid of the mozzies that are around, and just for a bit of warmth. We've gone from Stanley to Smithton, which is the edge of Tasmania. Leash is on the phone to get a fire permit so that we can have a campfire, hopefully cook something up for dinner tonight, maybe breakfast tomorrow, and we might need to call back tomorrow to get dinner sorted as well. We might put on a roast probably tomorrow night because it's getting a little bit late, and the weather has definitely changed on this side of the island. Stanley was quite calm. We just come around to Smithton and the rain is coming through, the wind's picking up. So we will try and get hold of some firewood and hopefully do a bit of a cook up by the creek to finish our time up here. We've got a couple more nights out there. There's no phone service, so we had to use the reception while we're here.
Shipwreck in the dark, far from the harbor, far from the sea, in the storm, lost my sail, lost all direction.
Oh yeah.
Caught in
Hello, buddy. It's just ran out of a tree and in front of Leash, scaring the absolute shit out of him. So I've got that to deal with. Nowadays. So we were woken up at about 5:30 this morning when there was a massive crashing sound. That was the gazebo and the tarp flying over the tent and landing right up in this tree. We jumped out, it was pitch black, there was wind everywhere. We don't know where most of the tent pegs have ended up, so today we're going to have to find them.
wild and loud. I was just waiting. I was drifting out. I didn't know love till you found me.
Divorce days.
I didn't know
Say hi, mate.
lost in the sea. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love till you set me free. Didn't know love.
In our next episode, we tackle Cradle Mountain.